How did you come about this? What was the process for you?
Okay, absolutely. Great question. So today's Thursday. I think it was Saturday. I believe it was your show. And I was like, where did Umar go to school? I said, because we're watching the train wreck of what's the FDMG. I said, man, how crazy would it be if he was not actually a doctor? And so I went down the rabbit trail, the most dead end trails that people did. They went to the Philadelphia College of Medicine and looked on YouTube for the graduation. No go. They went and looked for the commencement. No go. I went to who I call my office assistant, ChatGPT, and I asked them, can they help me? What is the steps? I might have to show you. I said, hey, what are the steps for getting a doctorate from the PCOM? And he explained to me, I said, okay, so what would I need to do if I wanted to see a dissertation from PCOM? And it explained. I said, okay. And it took me to the same dead website that everybody went to because everybody's typing in Umar Johnson. And I don't remember how, and I have to go back and look at my notes, how I came up with Umar R. Abdullah Johnson. Oh, I said, look at the commencement. Who in here is named Johnson? Anybody in the whole program? And they showed me these names. I said, tell me about this person right here. And the person had a dissertation. I said, wait, is Umar R. Abdullah Johnson? Okay, maybe we might be cooking with something. Can you show me that dissertation? No dissertation there. I said, oh, so no commencement, no video, no dissertation. He's got to be a phony. I said, no, I got another idea. Why don't I just email the school? Because you have to have access to their dissertations. So if you were Dr. Lennon Honor, we should be able to see your dissertation. Dr. Phil, fill in the blanks, right? Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, don't go look hers up. Anyway, I said, let me reach out to the school. And I emailed them on Monday. Okay. And Tuesday afternoon, the gentleman just replied back. And I think I forwarded you the email that he sent me. It was very straightforward. He's like, here it is. Have a great day. It's like 3 lines. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And I opened up like, this is his dissertation. I was like, wow. And so I think the reason why most people haven't been able to find him is he goes by a bunch of different names. Yes. Like he just makes up a new name every other Tuesday. He comes up with a different name. And I'm not saying not every other Tuesday, but pretty much, twice a month. And so lo and behold, that's how I got his dissertation.
And so the name that you requested, let me pull up the dissertation here, and most people have not seen it. This is the name that's on the dissertation. Can you see that?
Yeah. Umar R. Abdullah Johnson.
And we talked about this online about Umar, offline before we started here. Well, online, but off the live stream. And we talked about Umar. He has so many different aliases, and this is one of them.
I don't understand it. I'll be honest with you. He kind of reminds me of like when we were in high school and we would call ourselves a name. Like this is my basketball name or my football name or whatever. It's like he makes up a name for everything. Like this is my physics class name, and this is my name, and this is the name I call myself at lunch. I don't understand it because I think you mentioned at least a dozen, if not more, names that he goes by. The same thing applies to the school. The school has different names, even under their billing status. I don't know what that's for. I have no idea what the benefit is of creating all these names and aliases. Again, I can understand, if you had like, you call yourself Dr. Honor here on your podcast. I mean, that would make sense because it's your little branding for your show. But if you like Dr. Honor at home and then at the store, you big L when you're down the street. And I mean, L Boogie when you're over at Kroger. The big H at Publix. Like, why are you doing this? What's going on? For the life of me, I don't understand.
Yeah. And I just for the record, Umar was born as Jermaine Shoemake. His father changed his name at a certain point when he was young. I have the actual information I can show, but Umar's full legal name is Umar Ibn Rashad Abdullah Johnson. But what I have found, and obviously you found in your research, is that Umar, he has so many different names. He interchanges these. So he'll have Umar Johnson. He'll have Umar Abdullah Johnson. He'll have, I've seen him with Umar Rashad Johnson, and he just mixes them up over and over again.
Yeah. And having four names is just like three cards. He's just pulling names out of the sky. Like, what are you going to call yourself? It is super confusing. I think that's why it was difficult to find him. Still haven't seen the commencement video, but I do believe he was in the commencement program. And of course, this is how we ended up finding his dissertation. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the JWhit Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment, because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.